joining me today, Delray. Delray is the owner and manager of Shamrock Nursery up in O'Neill, Nebraska. And 2012 was a big year for grafted tomatoes and pepper plants, and going to be another hot item in 2013. So what are the advantages of planting a grafted pepper or tomato plant overall?
Well, the grafted tomatoes and peppers just have tremendous root stocks or root systems. And because of the strong root system, you get increased yields and increased vigor. These root stocks have been developed from varieties of tomatoes that have existed in the wild or in nature for hundreds of years, and they've crossbred these. And so these root stocks are just incredibly disease resistant. They have tremendous amount of vigor. When you plant these grafted vegetables, you're going to find they're going to grow twice as fast as a regular vegetable or regular tomato. They're just, again, the increased disease resistance and yield power is tremendous. Another neat advantage of the grafted tomatoes is a lot of the scions of the top part of the tomato, they use heirloom varieties. And people like heirloom varieties of tomatoes because they have a wonderful flavor and taste. But with heirloom varieties, there's no disease resistance, and they yield very, very poorly. So you take an heirloom tomato, graft that onto one of these fantastic root stocks, you get a tomato that has good vigor, good disease resistance, and still that wonderful tomato flavor that everybody loves.
So is there any tips or tricks when we're planting grafted peppers and tomato plants that people need to be aware of as they're putting them into the ground?
People have a habit of regular tomatoes of planting them very deep. With a grafted tomato, you do not plant them any deeper than what they are in the container when you buy them from your garden center. If you plant them too deep, the roots will come from the scion instead of the root stock, and you lose the vigor that the root stock provides. So again, it's very important when you buy a grafted vegetable, you do not plant them deep. You plant them just the same level that they're growing in their container that they are.
With all the advantages of using a grafted pepper or tomato plant, I'm sure we got a lot of growers that are going to go out there and hopefully going to get big, enormous yields this year by those advantages of using those type of plants in their gardens.